How's it going, guys? Welcome to my channel. My name is basicwolfe, aka Jason, and today we are checking out the Spider-Man brand new day trailer. I am super pumped for this. Just like everybody else these past few months, I've been waiting on this new trailer. It's a couple weeks away from coming out. The last trailer left us with some questions like, what is John Bernthal's Punisher? What's his role going to be in this movie? Is he going to be like a quick cameo? Or maybe he might actually help Spider-Man out a few times throughout this movie, which would be awesome. I'm a big fan of those Netflix Marvel shows, so seeing them, you know, like get canceled and then come back, and not only come back but also be a part of this, and not only be a part of this, but John Bernthal is his Punisher is in this movie. And then there's also rumors that Daredevil is going to be in this. I used to sign those freaking Daredevil petitions for that show to come back. Daredevil is in this movie. I'm going to freak out, by the way. This is going to be my favorite part. It's probably going to overshadow everything for me if he's in this movie. Like, I'm going to forget all the Spider-Man stuff and only focus on the Daredevil stuff. I'm super excited to see like Mark Ruffalo's coming back as the Hulk, and I'm curious about like what Sadie Sink's character's role is going to be. Is she Jean Grey? I've seen a lot of people talking about that. My AC just kicked in. Sorry. We also saw like Scorpion and a couple other villains, but it looked like more of like a montage-y kind of like something that's gonna be at the beginning of the movie. And then it also showed Scorpion, which that's gonna be cool seeing him. I personally think he's also gonna be like a beginning of the movie kind of villain he fights, or maybe, I don't know, maybe he comes back and the second half a little bit stronger, you know what I'm saying? But like it makes me think, because like I don't know if Sadie Sink is the one that's doing the body changing stuff. If it is, that's cool and that makes sense, but it also makes sense for there to be a bigger villain that's like after whatever her character is. So I guess we're gonna have to see if that's gonna be in this trailer or if that's something we're gonna have to wait for in the movie. We also have the whole Spider-Man like transformation thing going on, the Man Spider thing. I think it is. I don't personally know that storyline all that well, so it's going to be kind of like I know like his webs become like organic. I know that's a thing that happens, but other than that, I don't really know what this whole process is going to be about. So this is going to be kind of like a learning lesson for me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of excited to learn some new Spider-Man stuff that I don't know. But other than that, I'm just going to go ahead and jump into this reaction. Play.
What is happening to me?
I really like that suit. I really like that suit.
I'm losing my mind.
Whoa. Those black eyes look kind of gnarly. Whoa, dude.
I gotta fix whatever this is right now.
I love that, like, you can see it underneath the mask. I wonder if they're going to do that a bunch throughout this movie, because they did it in the last trailer.
Dr. Banner, you found a way to suppress mutating DNA, right?
If you see me with this stuff, run.
So could you get rid of the bad aspects but keep the good?
How would you decide what parts of nature are good or bad?
There's a million water towers in New York. I wonder if that's the one that Frank tied Daredevil to. That'd be insane.
It appears we're faced with a threat.
Dude, this is so close, man.
One we can't even see.
Whoa, dude.
You're the only one who's immune to it. You're the only one who can sense it.
His spider sense is maybe like saving him from that power. That's kind of dope.
Oh, see, you stumbled across my board. I'm
Oh
not
boy.
one of those weirdos, I swear.
He's a little weird. I'm MJ.
You two don't know each other?
Oh,
Yo, Spider-Man.
poor guy.
You okay? Did you get rid of that monster inside you?
Think I might go see how MJ's doing.
What is
You're
that?
not gonna get away with this.
But he might.
Uh-oh.
I didn't know you could get
Whoa.
that. But you're in danger. You just have to trust me.
Fine.
This whole thing can get really
I wonder if this whole thing is
What
going to
the
like
hell is
Who the
resolve.
hell are you?
Frank, please. I don't have anywhere else to go.
Nice. Like, is MJ in? How soon is MJ going to know who he is?
love you because you're you.
Dude, this hand.
You better do it now.
These hand ninjas look sick.
Never forget that.
Those black eyes look
No
sick.
matter how powerful you
This looks. Oh my god. Dude. I wonder how long that Spider-Man
Alright,
Hulk
just give me
fight
a
is gonna
sec.
last.
Give me a sec. I'm not in high school anymore. Oh. Did you stretch? You a big stretcher? It's so good for you. You ready?
The eyes still seem like they're a little, you know, like expressive, which would be cool if they kept that in this new suit. That was cool, dude. We kind of saw a lot in that trailer. I don't think we saw any Sadie Sink though. We saw, dude, the Punisher's in like a good bit, it looks like. I'm kind of excited for that. So I get that there's like a threat that they can't see that is doing all of this, but what does the hand play into this? How is the Punisher going to keep up with this villain that you can't see? His spider sense is kind of saving him. Like, the Punisher is just the guy that has guns. I wonder what he can do against this kind of villain. And it also seemed like he was kind of not affected by what was going on, because he was walking while everybody was frozen. And that whole like everybody being frozen thing kind of reminds me of like Jean Grey doing that like back in the old X-Men movies. So if it is Jean Grey, that's gonna be crazy. Scorpion was getting tossed around kind of like he was no problem, so that's what's kind of cements my idea of him being a early on villain that we're probably not going to see much of. You know, you're probably going to see like a fight, maybe a second fight, but I have a feeling he's going to get packed up pretty early on in this movie. The fluid coming out of his arm looked kind of gross, I'm not going to lie there. I remember people back in the day talking about how like a theory that Hulk might remember Peter Parker, but I don't know if that's going to be a thing, because that Hulk never met Peter Parker. So as cool as that would be, it wouldn't really make much sense in my opinion. So it's still going to be cool seeing Hulk. And honestly, you know, people usually talk about like a Hulk and Wolverine fight. They wanted to see that in the in the Deadpool movie, but a Spider-Man Hulk fight I think would be pretty interesting. Like, especially like MCU Spider-Man and MCU Hulk. This Hulk looks like it's going to be an actual like throwdown. I do feel bad for the Hulk, because I feel like every time he's like the bad guy, he's being used by the bad guy to be the bad guy. So I don't think Sadie Sink's character, I have a feeling that she's not going to be the one doing this. I feel like there's going to be another mind dude or something happening here that she's kind of like trying to fight or run away from. The stuff with Aunt May is really sad. Him kissing his hand and like kissing the stone. That was one of those scenes. That scene really got me in that last movie. So to see Peter kind of on his own without MJ and Ned, who are big fans of Spider-Man, or at least Ned is, and then MJ seemed like very like, she was like, you know, she didn't have to think about going with Spider-Man. So I think it makes me wonder how long it's going to be until they figure out that kind of stuff, unless they don't reveal it at all this movie. So I mean, it'd be cool to see them be friends again, but is that even going to be something that happens? We'll have to find out. The black eye, like the black eyes perspective underneath the mask, it looks really dope. They had a thing at the beginning of the last trailer where Peter like jumped off the roof, or he was like about to start swinging or something, but he was like doing a dive, and you could see like inside of his mask as he's going down. So that makes me think, like, is that going to be like a perspective we're going to be seeing a lot throughout this movie? Because that would be kind of cool. Whenever like he was doing stuff and you saw inside of his masks and his eyes were just pitch black, that looked insane. And I'm excited to see, because Peter's about to start, I think he's about to start hurting people with what's happening to him right now. So I'm excited to see that. Hopefully he destroys the hand. Hopefully he gets some help from the Punisher and the Daredevil, please. That'd be awesome. Because I know he's in prison right now, so it'd be cool if he was in that prison. Wishful thinking, I hope. But yeah, that was my reaction. If you guys enjoyed, please hit the like button, leave a comment, hit the notification bell if you want to see more. I still don't know if this is something I'm going to be reacting to or going to go see in the theaters. I'll have to really think about it, because that time is coming soon, and I kind of want to watch it for this. That'd be kind of dope. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully see you guys in the next one. Deuces.